All right, everybody, and welcome back to Footy Manager 2024 here on Epic Games. No, wait. What is the name of this thing again? Epic Fail or Win. That's the name of it. And this is the show in which we look at the free Epic games and discover not if they're worth your money, but if they're worth your time. And here is my horrifying manager. Well, I think he was a player. I think that's like the lore thing. Also, there's no sound in this game when you launch it, which is chilling. But there I am. That is the closest I could get, and I look like I came out of prison to do this. Like I'm on a mission. Also, one of the options was just this big coat. So, I had to pick the big coat. It's so stupid. All right, sorry. We're going to get into this. So, I've got a save going here. And we're going to hope for the best here. I'm currently playing as Brighton and Hove Albion, as they're called. And we have absolutely no sound. This is a incredibly quiet video game. Why it is so quiet? Well, because relaxing things have to happen. All right, we need something in the background here. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do before I get into the nitty gritty of the team stuff here? We need something good, people. We need something good. So what should we do? What should we have as our music in the background? You know what? I'm gonna use a classic. I'm gonna use the Dorfromantic music, and we're just going to play that in the background. I need you to know that the music you are hearing in this video is not the music that plays while playing the game, because music doesn't play while playing the game. We're dead silent. All right. But for the sake of this video, and for the sake of, frankly, my sanity while recording this video, just thinking about the idea that there's just no sound as we're doing all of this is so crazy. So anyway, here is Brighton. So I've played a little bit of this in order to get into the game so we can actually look at what's going on. One of the things that we're going to look at what's going on instantly that is a complaint of mine, though, is that this game is constantly switching up. So you see how I have it zoom in at 150. Wait, what the heck? It's not zoomed in it that much. Every time I turn on this game, it kind of resets some of the settings, and I don't know why it does that. So that's a bit annoying. But here you go. You can see things a little more clearly now. So here's Brighton. We inherited a, shall we say a decent squad. What have I done with it? You might be wondering. Well, no, that's squad. Let's go to tactics. Tactics is probably a better look. So I'm currently playing a little vertical tiki-taka. I've brought tiki-taka to the Amex, and we've made a few signings. And Brighton fans may notice that there are certain players that are no longer at their club in real life that are still at the club at the moment, because of course this game starts in 2023. So, we are dealing with that. Anyway, I think I've done a pretty good job with this team thus far, though we are trying something a little bit new at the moment. I've put, as you can see, I've put Ansu Fati up top, whereas usually he would play where Mitoma is playing. And usually I would have João Pedro or Danny Welbeck, my favorite name in FIFA that Mexican commentators say, because they go, Danny Welbeck. And as you can see, we've had some other players be doing well that are currently on the bench. But they're, Adam Lallana, James Milner, the old faithful, always making sure that, we can get through our games in Europe. Now, some crazy things have happened this season thus far. All right. As you can see, we are currently 8th in the division, which you might think, well, that's not very impressive. Here is the really surprising thing, though. We have not lost a game in the league yet. Now, that comes with a pretty big caveat of 4 wins and 6 draws, which is kind of crazy. I don't know how this has happened. Also, we got Liverpool in our first game in the Carabao Cup, which I'm going to be honest is nuts. And like somebody has to be talked to. Somebody's got to be talked to about that because that is insane. I remember we lost this game. I think we lost this game on like a single deflection as well. Hold on, let's take a look here. Matches and results. So we got to go all the way back to like, when do we enter? No, we enter after this, right? Oh no, wait. So is it here? Yeah, see there. Oh yeah, there you go, 1-0. And it was, Costas Simicats, bro. Like, deflected goal. Anyway, look at how crazy that is. Look at this. You got Fleetwood playing Shrewsbury in this competition right now. And we got Liverpool, bro. Like, insane. By the way, you might notice that West Ham have beaten Arsenal there, which you might think, well, I doubt that would happen. Yeah, so West Ham are currently tied for first place in the league, which means that the game that we won against them earlier in the season. Oh, we did not beat them earlier in the season. Never mind. We drew them 1-1. I was going to say, I thought we beat them. No, I was going to say those 3 points look incredibly good now. We did not get 3 points. On the opening day of the season, we had a 4-3 win against Chelsea, which was crazy. Like it was just mayhem and nonsense. And as you can see, we've done something crazy, which is we're currently winning our group in the Europa League. And one of the things you might notice is this is Bayer Leverkusen. And that is a 4-0 loss that Bayer Leverkusen had against us. We beat Bayer Leverkusen 4-0, which if you know anything about Bayer Leverkusen and last season, you will find that very impressive. But anyway, enough about all this. These are the stats. This is how we're doing. As you can see, João Pedro doing very well in the Europa League, and he's doing pretty good in the league as well. Now we maybe have a little bit of an issue with changing the team up too much. Though that being said, I try not to overchange the tactics. As you can see, our familiarity is pretty high here, considering I'm a new manager implementing a new style on the team. But yeah, so who have we brought in? We brought in Vitinho from Burnley, from Turf Moor. I brought in Andre from Fluminense, and this is not the Rodri that you're thinking of. This is a different Rodri. This is the younger, different Rodri. He's only 23. We brought him in this season, and he's been doing pretty well. So one of the things that is a little annoying about this game, as a complaint that I have, is I had to do straight up magic to get Andre into the team. He's been unreal, by the way. Like, he is an unreal pickup because he cost us 20 mil. It was 20 million for this player, by the way. And look at that. You can see how much he's worth at the top right. And he's not that much better, right? It's not been that long since we bought him. And he comes to the team at 3.5, 4 stars, right? I had to break my own back to get this guy to the club because on the final week of the transfer window, the club sold Moises Caicedo to Chelsea, something that did happen in real life, by the way. But they did it without consulting me. They sold him for 100 mil to Chelsea, and I received not a single penny to buy a replacement, which is sort of what happens in real life, but definitely not what happened at Brighton in real life. So I don't know quite what they're trying to replicate there. I received none of that 100 million to buy a replacement. So the fact that I have a replacement at all in the shape of Andre is absolute magic. It's absolute magic. Like, it's insane. Some of these signings, how we managed to do them, I don't know. Rodri was maybe not a brilliant signing. He's been good so far, though, as you can see, he's doing quite well. But the guy that I really wanted, and this is, for anybody out there watching this that has played these games, knows these games. I haven't played these games since I was a kid, a long time ago. I've played these games for like 20 years now, because it's just it's too effective on me, on my psyche. I can't play them. I'll fall in too deep. Now the guy that I wanted, if we can find our list, is it in scouting short list here. So Furman, as you can, obviously I'm trying to get Lamine Yamal. Like, obviously, come on now. This guy Furman, we had this in the bag. We had this deal done. Player paid for work permit, and then he was the first signing, by the way, that we made. And the moment the signing was about to go through, like everything, like the signing had gone through, guy had agreed, the wages, all that stuff. The permit had been done even. Like, we bought the permit. At that point, after everything had been finished, the game was like, oh, this has been canceled because you've already signed, I think it was like you've already signed 8 players from like Europe or something. Like it was like some sort of like limitation, but this was the first player I signed. So the game was obviously counting signings that the club had done before I had taken over, which felt a little unfair. And the main reason why it felt unfair is because at no point did it tell me that would end up being the case. At no point was I like, talking to the scouts, talking to all of these different people who work at the club, and at no point did any of them go, yo, by the way, boss, we can't actually sign this guy. So I don't know why you're doing all of this. Why are we all doing all of this work to sign this guy when we can't actually sign him? At no point did it get brought up until the end of the process, which I'm going to be honest with you, I think is pretty stupid. Like, I'm sure, dumb shit like that happens in real life, but in this game, it just felt really like, I guess, mean for it to do that. Like, in this weird, like, oh, well, you weren't keeping track of it. And it's like, okay, but even if I wasn't keeping track of it, like, no one else in the club knew. Like, so, that's crazy. Also, for those of you who are really thick in the nitty gritty of the know-how in football, so we have brought Craig Shakespeare on as a coach, and we have Michael Edwards as our director of football. He was available, and I was like, yes, I will snatch him. Thank you. And we hold on. So let's see here. He's our general manager, right? Yeah. Yeah, we got Michael Edwards. So isn't that crazy? There you go. That's a big Brighton difference. And here's our coaching staff. Where is Craig Shakespeare? There you go. We brought on Craig Shakespeare as well. At one point, somebody wanted us to bring on Sol Campbell, and I said absolutely not. So, Anyway, here we are. As, we're doing well, and yet we're not doing well simultaneously. Because again, 6 draws, right? So we need to be putting these teams away. But even then, I think there's, solid defensive work leading to good attacking. All right, so first thing we have here is we have our press conference. So why don't we go? As you can see, we've got all these different people. So let's start the press conference here. All right, so following Fulham's 1-0 defeat against Nottingham Forest, Silverside are currently 10th Yeah. Do you think there's a chance Fulham could take all the points at Craven Cottage on Monday? So the way I answer these usually is I just look and see if there's one that is basically like, well, no. Like, you know, I try to find the most direct response to the question where it's like, do you think there's a chance they could do it? It's like, well, sure. Let's see. Like all these answers, you know, I would rather, yeah. Well, yeah, maybe that one was a little rude. Andre's recent arrival seems to have a positive impact on squad morale. Everyone's seeming happier. Can you speak about that? Yeah, he's a good dude. How important are Andre's leadership credentials to your team? This is a really funny question because Andre cannot speak English. Like at all. Like he knows zero English. He can't speak any English. He speaks Portuguese. So I'm just going to say I'm not going to go into the details of that. Reports for the club says Solly March is going to be your go-to for this one. Care to comment? He's in his prime. He is in his prime. He's 29. All right. Matoma, physical and technical ability to change a game. How important is he? He makes me look good. I can't speak. Well, he's actually not been that great this season thus far. But of all these answers, yeah, I'm more interested in how good he can be. I'm going to say that. How sympathetic towards head coach Chris Wilder? Yeah, he's been harshly treated, but that's the someone. I remember there was a previous time. I think I played Chris Wilder in something else earlier in the season, and somebody said like, you know, oh, how do you feel about Chris Wilder and something? And like, I'd never met him, so one of the answers was just like, I have literally never met this person, which I think is very funny. Is like there's just like good silly answers to stupid questions. Can you talk about the challenges of preparing for a match? I'm just gonna say the middle one. When in doubt, I just say the middle one because I'm just like whatever. Oh my god. What the? Oh my. Okay, this is the thing I hate the most is when they ask the same question again and they say the public will want to hear a proper answer from you. Like they should absolutely have an option at that point to just be like, no, shut up. Like and they don't give you that. Like they give you like a storm out option, but like I should be able to be like, you just have to say the same answer again, basically. Yeah, I don't want to talk about contractual matters at press conferences. All right. Anyway, I think this is the first time I've ever had a negative reaction, so that's good to know going into the first time I'm showing you this save in this video. Not great. All right, come on now. Let's get to it. So the reason why I picked to load this save at the exact moment that I did is because we have a game against Palace coming up. And as you can see, Palace are in 11th and we are in 9th. One of my stipulations this season was to finish the season above Palace. And so we are currently doing that, but we also need to beat them. So I figured we, could play the game and see. All right, well, that's good that everybody's passing the fitness test. Fantastic. So at this point, we save because I'm always nervous about how many times you got to click through things. Okay, so here's our tactical meeting. So wants us to change Pascal Gross for Billy Gilmore. No. Adam Milano, what the heck? Huh? No, wait, it wants us to put Pascal Gross where Billy Gilmore is, put Adam Milano where Pascal Gross currently is. Development for Vicinho. What the heck? No. Yeah, no. I'm not. They tell you to do a lot of this stuff, and it's like they're like, oh yeah, the weakest on their left side, and blah blah blah. And like, the thing that I don't like is that it's too easy for this stuff to affect how your entire team plays for the games after this as well. You really need to make sure you're paying attention to all matches and next match only, because otherwise it really messes up your stuff because they tell you to do completely different stuff. All right, so yeah, don't get suspended. And then you know what? Let's follow the instructions. Let's do what our advice from our coaches is. But we're not going to change too much here because I think the team has been doing pretty good. You know, it's tough, but you know, yeah, he's lacking match sharpness. That's fine. Yeah, let's get in here. As you can see, our captain Lewis Dunk is emboldened. It's really one of the things I like about this game is that whenever like a new player comes into the club, so Pascal Gross is the vice captain, and so whenever a new player comes into the club, I either go to Lewis Dunk or Pascal Gross, and I'm like, hey, can you just like show this guy around? And every time they always go, yeah, sure thing, boss, and they have a positive interaction, and it's very nice. All right, anyway, let's go. Oh, we got Paul Tierney. Oh, we're cooked. All right. I usually just say the assistant recommendation here. To be honest, I don't want to and I try not to like do too many like individual talking to people because I don't know. Like I just think in real life I wouldn't want to do that, especially at the beginning of the game. Here I'll be honest with you, I just skip it. All right, so the game has started. As you can see, we're up here. Now, whenever we have highlights, like now, we will come into the game. And as you can see, it's playing pretty fast because that's how I like it. Oh, this is not great. One of the things that I think is very interesting about the way that they do the highlights is that you never know who the highlights are really about. Like we started with the ball in those highlights, but then they got the ball and you think, oh no, it means that, see right there, right? We had the ball and then we lost the ball. And so now you're like, oh no, it's a highlight against us. You don't necessarily know because of who. No, that's just not very good, is it? All right, well, for us to have had 2 highlights against us already, is not a great sign here. Now, one of the things that's really been frustrating so far in this season is that against teams that we should absolutely be rollicking, I feel as though we've been like Everton. We did terribly against Everton. Like, and we're talking about Everton here. Like, and we just like we're getting we were very lucky to get away with a point in the Everton game. And so, look, as you can see, the XG, right? Fulham is beating us on XG. So we're doing something wrong here. Now, an easy thing that I could do, like, obviously people who play this game know much more. Like, I do not, to be clear, I might be talking like I know how to play this game. I do not in any way. I have not played a Football Manager game in 20 years. This is all just me figuring it out, like with all of these games that I usually play on this thing. Now I could go even more attacking, which would probably give me more possession and would change this up a little bit. What we can take a look at our shooting has been awful. Now we were doing the test of having Ansu Fati up top, which is clearly not working. So we're gonna put João Pedro on. Yeah, so he should be pretty happy to be in there. Because with this team, like, I feel like I've put together a pretty good team here. And maybe we'll talk to maybe we should talk to Vitinho at halftime. All right. So yeah, it's we're not going to win if we don't shoot, which is why I'm changing the striker. And then I want to talk individually to, where is he? You. Play it calm. Karma. Karma. All right. All right. Start second half. I am currently thinking about that. Now that I've done this, though, I'm thinking about that story that Jose Mourinho had about Mario Balotelli. All right. This is not a great sign that oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, now. See, what are you meant to do, man? What are you meant to do when Ansu Fati is giving away the ball like that? You know what? I've noticed them giving away the ball more recently, and it doesn't actually make much sense because, like, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm actually gonna do that and see if they get a bit better. Yeah. Okay, let's try this. Is that a penalty? Oh, Paul Tooney. Yeah, no, great. Come on. Don't do this. Wow. 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 Wow, wow, wow. I've yet to see anybody miss a penalty. So this is not going very well. Now, I believe in this team, but I am starting to believe less in this team. All right. So again, you usually get, you know, these notes. We're gonna go attacking. We're just gonna. You know what? No. Let's not go crazy. We're at 51 minutes. We're fine. Let's go attacking and see if we can take control of the game a little more. Because I'll be honest with you, I think we should be having control of this game. You know what? I'm just gonna leave him on for now. If he gets yellow, he gets a yellow, I believe. Oh, what is that? We should try putting him. We're superior in the air. Yeah, okay, try it. Though it's not as though we have like a great striker for headed goals, but we're meant to do low early crosses anyway, so. We're getting Olayed at Craven Cottage. We're getting Olayed at Craven Cottage. I just have to point this out. This is pathetic from the Albion here. What are we at? 73. All right, let's make some more changes here. Like I don't know how we're doing so poorly. I'll be honest with you. Let's bring on Rodri on that side. Who do I want to put in the middle? Now I could bring Lallana on in the middle actually. That's probably the best choice. Because everybody else, like Danny Welbeck, like I could put Pedro into the middle, but he'd sort of be out of position comparatively. I could bring Ferguson on for João Pedro, but then that'll cripple him spiritually, I mean. Let's give a little pep talk there. I trust you to make a difference. Give him a little pep talk. Billy Gilmore, wow. There you go. No, well, that's all right. Keep the pressure up, lads. Also, no, never mind. This, like, look at how this is like pathetic from the team. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen like the tactics are so wrong somehow. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know how the tactics are this. Like, again, this is one of the things with this game that confuses me, and it confused me in the game against Everton as well. Is how they're so bad when they've been so good against teams, or not that they've been so good, but they've been defensively so solid against teams, and then all of a sudden this happens, right? Like, and you know, you could say that, oh well, some games are like that, some days are like that. I'm gonna be honest with you though, Fulham, no, like something weird, like, because like we're not even like doing anything. We've got 4 people up top, and like we've produced nothing. Like we don't deserve to get anything out of this game. I don't even know what that was. I just said do it. At this point, I don't care anymore. All right, well, things are not looking good for beating Crystal Palace. Oh, no, not another. Oh, not another one. That's crazy. His first ever Fulham goal. Well, I'm glad we could give him that. All right, well, that was truly pathetic. So, yeah, like, they were really bad. They were very bad. And, I don't know. I want to throw a water bottle. I'm throwing a water bottle. There you go. By the way, if I was taking this seriously, I would not have thrown the water bottle. That's a really stupid thing to do. Tell us what happened there. I didn't give him enough confidence. Why do you feel the blame lies with you? Yeah, I'm responsible. The supporters are far from happy. What is your reaction to the final score? We weren't as bad as the scoreline reflects, but I'd rather not tell the final score. Definitely true. You know what? I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Thank you and goodbye. Yeah, Fulham is now in 5th place, which is fascinating. So we're only 1 win away from being in the top 4, by the way. That's how, like, close the top half of the table is at the moment. So that went really poorly. The unbeaten run comes to an abrupt end. Yes. You know, very, very awkward. This game against... Yeah, it was right. It was Luton was the other team. Luton, Everton, Fulham. We've done poorly against Luton, Everton, and Fulham. And I have no idea why that is. You know, this must be how Jurgen Klopp felt. I'm sending an assistant. I can't talk to the press right now. All right, so we now have a Europa League game. By the way, just to point out how hilariously out of pocket this is, where is they very recently sent how the board feels about you and how the monthly board review. Oh wait, this has changed. Yeah, it's changed because of the 5-0. Well, that's stupid. I scrolled down to get to this. This shouldn't update. Like, the email that they've previously sent you shouldn't update. Yeah, of course they're not happy about the 5-0. Anyway, this was like an A+ with the supporters and an A- with the thing. So as you can see, that one result has really done us in there. All right, let's just get into this game. I'm sending an assistant. Look, we just need to get into another game and win a game. You know what I mean? Get our confidence back on track. Once again, we're gonna save. And then we're gonna have a tactical meeting. Okay, so, you know, this time I'm going to make these changes. Okay, we were already doing low crosses, so I don't know why that would change. And then, see, I sometimes click on these before I've clicked on the next match only, and so it messes the whole thing up. So interestingly, it's like, oh yeah, no play. So okay, great. I love that they recommended changes to the team, and then did not actually put a center back into the team. Great job, coaching staff. Great recommendations. Where is the so now we have where is it? You know what? We're just gonna put, where is he? João Pedro. We're gonna put, you know what? I'm gonna put Ansu Fati in from the start from Matoma. And then we're just going to jump in here. All right, dressing room, go win. All right. I told them to win, so they should win. All right, there's all right. What is this? Look at it. Look. Oh, that's not great. Wow. We beat these guys 3-0 last time. So I wonder if this is like a curse of like it's like a curse of the moment you start recording a video, is that all of a sudden your team loses every game. Is that a thing? Is that like a thing? Does the game know? Does the game know to make you lose every game? Like we used to be good. we used to tiki-taka these teams to death, if you know what I mean. And now we're like, okay, to be fair, our XG is higher, so you know something is not going great at the moment. Maybe we'll need to swap João Pedro for Danny Welbeck. Ooh, I thought Dunk was about to own goal that. He's already got an own goal this season, does Lewis Dunk. Which should surprise no one. All right, I think we're going to have to make some changes here. Now, I think part of our issue is actually a funny one. I think part of our issue is this. I'm gonna change this. Let's see how that goes. And then you know what? I'll let João Pedro go a little longer. Oh, Ansu Fati has gotten injured. Well, that's great. Well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do, really? You know what? I'm not going to bring on Mitoma. I'm going to put João Pedro there, and I'm going to bring on Danny Welbeck. Danny Welbeck has gotten me out of some tough spots in this game sometimes. So, you know, okay. What was that though? Remember, they're playing tiki taka. They're playing tiki taka. The idea that they're just getting like dispossessed in the middle of the park, in like the position that most knows it needs to like pass the ball. Okay, I'm very confused as to what's happening right now. We need to change our tactics. Throw them all out. Throw them all out. Panic. Route 1. Alodice. You know, start playing some Alodice ball. All right. He's missed a sitter. All right, what is this one? Do it for Sep. Wait, he wants to, what the heck? Wants to bring on a Stupinan for Dunk. Huh? What? Wait, how is he our only defense? Okay, well, something has gone. Look, I've not paid enough. Oh, well, hold on. We do this. We do that, and then wait, what the heck is? Why is he on? I do not understand why he was on that, but we'll see. All right. Well, this is not going great for us. Why don't we go for the goal here at the end? Why not? We're losing. I'm not seeing any highlights. We're really bad at scoring goals. It's something that has shown up time and time again this season. But we are very, very, very bad at scoring goals. I'm just gonna send the assistant. I am unwilling. Like, look, as you can see, like, look at how well we're doing regardless of that result in the Europa League. But again, like, he's out 4 to 5 weeks. Yo, there is a curse. There is genuinely a curse on playing this game and recording a video. That's insane. I just showed you that we have only lost one game this season, and it was to Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. And I started recording this video, and we lost both games. Like, is there any clearer evidence of just absolutely ridiculous? All right. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. Our chances against Palace are looking very bad right now, Brighton fans. This is the only thing Brighton fans want, is just don't lose to Palace. And we are going into this game in the worst form of the season. So here you go. Once again, save it. Let's, you know, should we change our formation? Do we need more midfield? That's the question. Here, let's do a big change. Why not? Let's do a big change. So we're going to keep our tiki-taka. We're going to go with the 4-3-3 variant, I think. That we could go with the diamond. You know, the diamond could be good. For us, actually. Though we wouldn't be able to play Solly March if we did that, so maybe not. Solly March has kind of been our best. We're gonna give him a winger support. Where's so Mitoma is there. So one of the things that's kind of annoying is I did it so that when players are unavailable, they don't show up, which does make it kind of annoying when you have situations like this. Because then you've kind of got to, you know, do this. All right, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. All seems fine. Oh, hold on, our midfield is cooked. Hold on, let's uncook this midfield. Andre needs to be there. Pascal Gross needs to be there. We're going to have Pascal Gross doing a little more. Wait, that was wrong. There we go. He's going to be a little more attacking minded. And then we're going to put Billy Gilmore in for Adam Lallana. And we're going to make him a Carrilero. Sorry. And then let's have... No, that's fine. All right, tactical meeting. I disagree with you. All right, we will do next match only, and we will do these things. And then we will do low crosses. And I will not tell him to ease off the tackles, because we're going up against Palace. Team selection. I've already picked the team. Oh, wait a minute. Yes. There we go. I think everybody should now be good, right? That should... Okay, that should now be good. All right, big match. Wait, what do you mean? 8 substitutes from a possible 9? Oh, this... What the heck? Tarek Lamptey is still injured. Tarek Lamptey started really... What the heck? Thank you. Okay. Solly March is troubled because Tyreek Mitchell is physically stronger. Okay, Solly March. All right, Solly March. Pull up your pants, son. Out of position instruction from Margay, never press. Do it. Dressing room. Tunnel. Ignore. This music has not helped, by the way. The Dorfromantic music has not helped us here. This is a big game. This is a big game, boys. I thought that the build-up was quite nice. The result was less nice. João Pedro has been missing some absolute sitters. Okay, so their focus of attack is entirely down the wings. Okay, they finally have a little bit coming down the middle. Like, it was... we were almost 30 minutes into the game, and they hadn't attacked down the middle yet. Which is kind of crazy. All right. Come on now. We should... It's happening again, isn't it? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. See, you see what I mean? You never know who the highlight is going to be about. It's sort of a smart thing the game does to make me nervous. Oh, Pascal goes. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Tiki-taka is on its way back, folks. That one goes out. That one goes out to the fans. All right, that first half goes out to the fans. So no matter how bad the second half is, remember, I did the first half for you, okay? Wait, Dunk already needs to be subbed? That is genuinely surprising. I'm going to wait until the 60th minute to do it. All right, let's do it now. Because, like, oh, man, having to bring off your captain in this game is crazy. But there's nothing I can do. He's cooked. All right, sorry to the... Who? Oh, that is... Okay, this cooks our season. This cooks more than this game. This cooks the whole season. Adam Lallana can at least fill in pretty well for that exact thing, but just like actual Brighton, having an injury crisis. All right. Solly March is looking a little worse for wear. So who do we want to... Let's put João Pedro over there and put in Danny Welbeck. All right. Confirm the changes. Let's go. Well, that's the last thing Solly March is doing in this game. All right, folks, we're almost there. All right, hold on. Got to pause it. We need to... Wait, why is Lewis Dunk still on the field? Did I not make this substitution? Did I not confirm this sub? Well, that can't be good. That can't be very good, can it? Well, if he had scored, it would have seemed ingenious, but... Oh, maybe it was because the injury happened right after I did the substitution. Is that why it like was weird about it? Matoma for... Nope. We don't have any more. Never mind. All right, never mind. Good luck. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, no. We don't... Oh, come on. Hey, he's hit the post. He's hit the post and it's gone out. Ain't no way. Oh, no. Oh, no. Look, you cannot say I have not given my all to this match, all right? No matter how this ends. All right, we did it, folks. We did it. We won. Big win, big victory. You know, we needed this win. The game is over now and I don't want to discuss it. Oh, yeah. I'm pleased that we could send the fans home happy. Must be pleased. Long may it continue. And I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave on that one. Yeah, as you can see, we've now gone up to 7th place, and as you can see, a single victory will take us above Villa in 3rd. So even if Liverpool win their game in hand, we can easily get into the top 4. So despite how bad things might seem, hey, we are being competitive in the most competitive league you've ever seen. It is incredibly competitive out here. Pascal Gross is injured for 5 to 7 weeks. Okay, the season is over. The season is over, folks. Thank you for joining me. On that note, all of our players are dead, but we did at least beat Palace. So if you're a Brighton fan, that was for you. Thank you for joining me, everybody. I guess let me know, what is the worst brain rot that you have because of this game? Let me know in the comments. I'm sure there's some absolute insanity out there. So if you stuck us through all this way, thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you all in the next one.